All right, so many of you have been looking for Q and I'm looking for answers to this, to the Great Awakening. I so have been also searching, and I was a Jehovah's Witness for about 30 years. I studied the Bible. I wasn't fully devoted to what they want to call us as society. I was devoted to the Bible, and I got a free education into reading the Bible through them. And the thing is you're always growing spiritually, and it took me a long time to grow spiritually, a long time. But I did. I eventually reached it, and I'm okay with God now. I'm better than okay with God, and I want you guys to be too. But the thing is change, repentance of the evil works that are being done in this world. Unfortunately, there's a group of people that are absolutely the horrendous evil you've ever seen on this planet, and unfortunately, they're the ones that are controlling and ruling us. I have many Twitter pages, and I want you guys, if you're curious to find out who Mr. Poole is, you can go through my Twitter pages and you'll find him or her. That's the beauty about this is this plan was set up by God, and he placed us all around the world, and as the great awakening starts happening, that's what's going to be transpiring. I am the first to fully become awake, and there's a reason why. Soon you will discover it. Mr. Trump, I have studied history, religion, construction, and I'm going to tell you right now, I know for a fact that our history is altered. Our timeline is altered. So I'm calling you out to come forth with the truth, and I will stand with you, sir. I will stand for God first, country second. Because all of us, brothers and sisters, no matter what land you live in, you are a brother and sister of God, first and foremost. Then it comes to your land to take care of your families and your friends, and to take care of others. But first, foremost, we need to start taking care of our own countries. Once you guys understand what has happened to us, you're going to want to return to your own countries and rebuild your countries. America, unfortunately, you guys are going to have a hard time with this. But this America is Babylon the Great, and she will fall, but she will be reborn with God's rule, and God's rule till time indefinite. Faith, assured expectation of things. I also want you guys to understand the Bible had a great cloud of witnesses for us all to read, understand their triumphs, their troubles, their tribulations. They were written for an example for us, someone like me, so I can understand God and his forgiveness and understanding of man and what we are put through on a day-to-day basis. Please trust me, God understands what we all go through. But it is time now for us to, I would say, pick up the sword. You know, Jesus told his disciples the last time they went out to take a sword with them. Unfortunately, we live in Satan's world, and he wants nothing more than to kill each and every one of us. So it's time to protect ourselves and to get rid of Satan's rule and to bring in our grand king, Jesus Christ, to rule the earth under his Father. And then one day he will give the kingdom back to his Father as promised. So, if you guys are looking for Q, I'm Q. If you're looking for Mr. Loop, well, good luck. I hope that you find him. If your heart is faithful and true to God, whatever religion you come from, you'll find him. Trust me, you will find him. I was part of one of the most hated organizations for religion. Everybody hates the Jehovah's Witness. But God used them to preach. You have to think about this on a grand scale. It wasn't going to become obvious to you. Jesus even said that. But he said this good news would be preached in all the kingdom and the inhabited earth for a witness to all. So, will you follow the truth? Will you follow God? Will you let your pride and understanding come under God's understanding? We're all here now to fight for our freedoms. But if you don't pick up the sword, and what I mean by that is nonviolence, the sword of the pen, the sword of the mouth. The Bible tells us these two things. Peace will win this war because Satan wants war. Can't give it to him. So I'm asking America alone not to anticipate into a civil war because that's what they want. They want us to go at each other so that way they can have ultimate control. Out of chaos brings in their new order. Always has, always will. Now it's time for God, out of their chaos, to bring in his kingdom.